Hey guys, ctrygirl555 here, Tina. I hope that I'm speaking loud enough where you can hear me. It appears I've had a little bit of difficulty with my, the sound. Every time I turn to something electronically, I have something to go wrong with it. Whatever. Anyways, today is January the 6th, 2012. Amazing. All right. We all know what this is. Right. Now, I'm just barely in this sports bra. It's a bit tight. This is the one that was loose on me because I've gained weight. Previously, my lowest weight was 253. I have a photo of that, not even the, today's Friday, right? So, yeah. Guys, I don't even know what I've done. Anyways, in these socks, you'll see my weight previously was 253. Yesterday, I weighed in at 275. 275 pounds. Today, I weigh in at 273. Previous weight, just a few weeks ago, being 253, makes me at a total weight gain of 20 pounds. We know when I first got here, I did okay for the first week. I maintained, and in the second week, I went up 10 pounds. Actually went up 12 pounds and dropped off 2, so I stayed around 10, then I dropped off 2, stayed around 8, and back up to 10, back up to 12, and then it went on from that because I've been sick every day since then. I'm coming to you this morning just to say a few things. All my 20-pound weight has went right here. In my stomach apron. I don't know if this will work or not, but my sit-down circumference, is 76 inches. I'm sorry, 78 inches. And that's my sit-down. I'm going to do this standing up. But what I want to see is the indention here, and this is where all the weight's sitting, right here. That's where my 20 pounds actually went. It didn't go on my legs, it didn't go on my arms, a little bit maybe in here in my fat flab, but the 20 pounds that I gained has went right here on my big whopping belly. As you all know, you know that I'm disgusted by my stomach. I know that I can do something about it. I know that surgery is, at this point, not an option. In December, I thought that it was an option for me to have be eligible for WLSFA for a grant, but because of lack of funds, lack of petrol, lack of gas, lack of a car, lack of a way to get back and forth to a doctor, guys, no one comes to see me unless they're off work, which would make it at nighttime. I go nowhere to see anyone unless I go for a walk. I can't get to Weight Watchers because Weight Watchers is like in Murfreesboro, and I'm not walking to Murfreesboro. I did find a little church that's like a little over about a 1.3 to 1.5 miles away. No one's there. It's Thursday night at 5:30, no one's there. Right. That doesn't do me any good. So, I'm going to have to go back to basics, to all natural. Losing Drea talks about all natural and how she's doing. And when I seen her get on the scale, and the scale said 259, I had a total meltdown. I am absolutely over the moon happy for you, Drea. Andrea, I am so very happy for you. 259. I remember singing this little song. 259, just singing it. 259, 259, 259. I remember when I was in the 270s, in which I am right now, 273, and I was praying and praying and praying and praying for the 260s, anything 260s. But when I got to 259, I thought that I was absolutely going to go insane. I thought 259 was absolutely amazing. Coming from 364.8 and maybe higher. I just thought 259 was absolutely amazing. So, Drea, hold your own. If you don't lose another ounce this week, next week, hold your own. Maintain that 259. Hold it for every single thing that it's worth, because it is worth the most amazing feelings you'll ever have. 259 feels wonderful. And I have experienced 253, which is the lowest I've experienced, 253. I'm going to experience that again. The ways that I'm going to experience that again is, first of all, I've just sat down, and you guys know how I hate to take a photo of you seeing my nemesis. Right. You know I don't like for you to see this. I don't like for you to see all this. I don't like to look at it. How could I expect anyone else to want to look at it? Right? Right. So, I've just sat down and measured it at 68 inches. When I first started, my waistline was 73 inches, my waist. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to actually do my actual waist measurements right now. As you can see from the side, honest guys, all of my weight, the 20 pounds I gained, you can see my pedometer's there, so excuse the bulge. And I have on 2 pairs of shorts because I have to when I exercise. Right. This weight right here, all in here, is my 20 pounds that I've gained. Guys, I got on a sports bra, so whatever. Y'all know me by now. Here she goes. You see her? I know you do. All right. $53. 53 inches. On my books, my stomach, my waist, what you just seen me measure, the last measurement on my books is actually 42. So that's 11 inches that I've gained. 11 inches in my waistline that I put back on. This has got to stop. This does nothing for me. This makes me feel disgusted. This makes me not feeling disgusted in myself and disgusted with what I always do. I achieve success. I am a fighter. I am a winner. And I work my butt off to get where I want to be. And then I self-sabotage. I do the most stupid, idiotic things. I stop tracking. I stop drinking my water. I stop walking. I stop being mindful of what I'm putting in my mouth. I stop having fun. And that's got me 11 more inches onto my waist. And this is serious. This fight for my life is so serious. And it's hard to explain. My readings on my sugar was 11.9 yesterday. On the day before, it was 9.9. So I know when I do things like that I'm not doing myself any favors. Yeah, I ate lasagna last night. I had the piece of lasagna, and then for dessert I had cantaloupe, and then later on I had a banana because my legs were cramping so bad because yesterday was the first full-on aerobic exercise that I've done. And then I thought to myself, I can't, guys, when I get the leg cramps, it's serious. It's so serious. I could scream crying because my legs, they seizure. They go into such seizure. It's horrible. And so then I went and I ate another banana. The bananas are not for me to be eating right now. Those bananas are for me to have on my 4th day of Sacred Heart. I did this last night at 2 a.m. in the morning. I couldn't go to sleep. I watched Open Water, shark movie, because my legs were cramping so bad. Every time I laid down, my legs super cramped. So today, this is my 2nd glass of water. This holds 44 ounces, guys. I don't know if you can see or not. Maybe you can. Ice water with lemon. I got my ice maker working. It's putting out ice slow, but it's going. But I have got to do something other than what I'm doing. I said that all I want to do is to keep going, to finish what I started. And that is honestly 100% what I need to do. But I'm going to have to buckle down and focus because I can't stand this. It's not me. It's not mine anymore to drag around. I've already gotten rid of it several times, and it keeps coming back. And I do not want it anymore. I don't feel like I need to give it to anyone else because no one else would want it. I absolutely feel 100%. I'm sorry about the shaky video. I'm going to start doing my bust a move. I'm sorry about that. Sorry. Oh my gosh. So sorry about that, and hopefully it'll go on. If not, then it's just one of those videos that's gone crazy. Girls gone wild. Wow. Oh my God. See, I love to have fun. Anyways, hubby, I miss you and I love you. I gotta do something different. So, limiting coffee to 1 cup a day, and I don't mean a small cup, I mean 44 ounces. My coffee limitation is going to be 44 ounces. My waist measurement, I'm writing down right now. was 53 inches. And I'm writing today's date. And I'm writing my weight. My weight was 273 on the dot. And I'm writing the date. Today is day 2 of my 35-day exercise cardio challenge. As I said, my legs last night were absolutely insane. Cramping, seizure. It was really crazy. Even though I drank water and water and water, it didn't help. I'm gonna try to eat a couple of oranges today to see if that'll help boost my calcium. I can't have banana today. Today is day 1 on Sacred Heart. I do have cantaloupe. I do have watermelon. I have some nice ambrosia apples. I also have a pear. I've got a pear I can have. And I'm going to try to have a couple of lemons in my water as much as possible. I thought about making a smoothie with the fruit. I don't have any protein powder. You guys know I use the NutriSport 90 plus protein. I don't have any of it, and that is just driving me insane. Apparently, I can't order it in this country, as I said. Got to get it from the UK, and in order for it to be shipped here would cost a bomb, I would imagine. I have no clue. I would give anything if my husband would send me some of my vitamins that I left on my bed. Hint, hint, hubby. Vitamins, please. That would make me feel so much better. I never realized how much those vitamins help me until I'm here now. I've done without them for from the 14th of December. So for 3+ weeks now. It seems like such little time to make such big changes. Who gains 20 pounds? Guys, we all know that I gain substantial amounts of weight overnight. I would absolutely be off my rocker if I didn't know it, and if I didn't think any of you knew it. I can't hide anything. I'm not trying to hide anything. We all know that I'm a binge eater. I have not had a binge. If I had had a binge, you absolutely would know it. And speaking of binges, that brings me to Yehuda. Yehuda was my buddy. Yehuda knew where I was coming from. And he talked to me weekly, several times, on my #1 subject, food addiction, binge eating, abundance eating, eating without thinking, emotional eating, eating and not realizing it, hand to mouth eating and not even realizing that you have done it. Yehuda actually got me through some of the worst times ever in 2011. Because he knew where I was coming from. He knew what it was like to pick off 5 restaurants, order what you like, bring it all home, and eat it all. He also knew what it was like to order things from different places and have them delivered and eat it all. He knew what it was to seclude himself into his room and eat away every emotion that you could possibly have. He was my friend. and I miss him. So, like 10 days ago, 9 days ago, 10 days ago, he went to be with his Savior peacefully in his sleep. And I'm going to miss him forever. I'd like to think that I helped him as much as he helped me. And he knows how much he helped me because I told him so. And I've had my little grieving period, my little process here, my little sick leave, my little eat whatever it is, I don't care. Do whatever it is, I don't care. I've had all that. And now I gotta press restart. And those of you who know me know that I can press restart many times a day. And I do. I have to. Because I have an addiction to food. I have addiction to food. I eat, sleep, drink, walk, talk, move, shuffle, ruffle, dance, exist. Food. Food. My addiction is food. And it's a bad addiction. Sorry, guys. I do have a little cold. Y'all know I've been sick. But it's time for me to toe the line. It is. It's time for me to toe the line. And y'all gonna see what the country girls got. Guys, lots of you have sent me Christmas cards and stuff. Some of you actually sent them to my home in Wales. My husband's got those, and he's opened them and he's read them to me, and showed me pictures, photos, and things like that. I don't know if Angela would mind me showing her picture online. I'm gonna do it quick flash. See that? Friends. Angela. She sent me this Christmas card. And my mom got it. Sent to my mom's house. And my mom has been sick, so sick. And she's had kind of like what I got, only hers is worse. Fluid went to both ears in pouches. They had to draw it off, and she had to have antibiotics and stuff. And she couldn't drive. She was very immobile. Kind of hard not to drive. She got a brand new car for Christmas. Oh my gosh. But I haven't seen Mom too much because she's been staying in her little hidey-ho, and I've been staying in my little hidey-ho because I didn't want to cross her arms with her, and she didn't want to cross her arms with me. But what it got was she had vertigo, the dizzies, and everything. The first time I've seen her in a week and a half, honest to goodness, the first time I've seen her since Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve was this morning, and the telephone rang, and I, of course, jumped up, the telephone in my ear, and she's like, "Where are you?" And I'm just like, "In the bed, Mom." I'm snoozing. So she's like, "Building F or building G? I can't remember where you're at." I said F. She said, "Well, I'm here." And so she gets out and she comes in, and she's got the little dog in her arm, Buttons. Buttons, she's adorable. She's just so tiny. She's a little miniature Yorkie. teacup Yorkie, they call them, I suppose. And anyways, so Mom comes in the door and she brings me this card. That's the only reason she comes over here, to bring me this card. One red towel, a half of a big Folgers bucket of coffee, and a half of a big non-fat dairy creamer for the coffee. She said, I bought these and I took out half of it and I brought you half of it. Moms ain't got no money neither. So she's sharing. But she did bring me this card from Angela, and I need to thank you, Angela. I love you so much. I'd like to read this card. I hope you don't mind. Tina, it's not much, but I hope this makes your Christmas a little brighter. You're an inspiration to many, giving of so much of your time, love, and prayers. I just want you to know how much you are loved. Hope you're enjoying your visit. Have a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year. All my love, Angela. Banded Bird, 2011. Guys, if you don't know her, check her out. She not long ago got banded. She's a lovely, lovely lady. And she actually lives in the one and only state in America that I have never been, and that is California. So give her a shout out, guys. She's amazing. Thank you so much. It's a beautiful gift. It's a beautiful gift. And I needed it. I really needed that. So here we are. And I know this video is going to run long, and it probably will take me forever to upload it. I've got a 30-something minute video from yesterday for my workout that I've not yet been able to upload. I have probably 3 hours of footage from Christmas and stuff. My mom got a new car for Christmas. She got some onyx and diamond earrings, and that was just amazing. And she was so funny on video. And I said, Mom, her diamond's a girl's best friend. And she said, yeah, and a car. And I was stripping. And so I also had, as I said, a proposal for my son to his girl, Kim. So I had caught most of that on video. And of course, all the hype with everybody else. But those videos are very hard to upload, guys. It's really hard to do. Trust me, it's hard to do. But I got to get back. I won't say I get on the wagon, because I really didn't fall off the wagon. I just kind of took my wagon down a different road. My wagon went on its back road, backwoods, redneck, hoopla. That's where my wagon went. So now I'm veering my wagon back onto the right road. And I got to get myself in gear. I can't go to Weight Watchers. I can't get there. I will. You watch me. But right now, I'm going to use my Weight Watchers scale. I'm changing my weigh-in day until Friday, which is today. So on next Friday, I will weigh in again to see where we're at. And I'm telling you, my weigh-in right now is 273. I still have hope. Hope never leaves me. If you have Jesus inside of you, you are never, ever without hope. And I do have hope. This is my American Weight Watcher card. When I was here before, my last weigh-in on here is January, what does it say? January the 19th, 2011. And my weight was 314 pounds. I think I've showed it to you. I don't know if I have or not. But if you can see, 314 pounds. So I still have hope. And I still have a reminder of how far I've come. I still have many, many, many reminders. I couldn't wear this sports bra. I couldn't get it over my head. I couldn't wear this large top. There's no way I could have even rolled it down over my stomach. I couldn't wear knee socks and pull them above my knee. I couldn't wear my black boots because they wouldn't fit over my calves. I couldn't wear shorts because I couldn't get them on my body. They would not physically come above onto my body. I could not wear those size 21 button flies, and right now, honey, they are really hard to get into. I can put them on, I can zip them up, I can wear them, but I cannot breathe. And I got to fix that. I've put several things into motion. As I said, yesterday I put into motion my 35 days, 35 minutes of aerobic exercise. I will not falter. I will not quit. I will not have anything deter me from doing 35 days, 35 minutes every single day of aerobic exercise, no matter what. Today, as I said, starts day one of Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart is just to put me in my mindset of where I need to be. Actually, I kind of got in that mindset a little better yesterday. Oh, and by the way, yes, Kelly loved that lasagna. He had no idea whatsoever that the eggplant was in there. No idea. His plate was full. He ate all that. Then he ate all the rest of the cantaloupe that I had cut up. One cantaloupe was cut up. He ate all that. What else do you have? Of course, he always has a glass of milk before he goes to bed. And he didn't get home from work like till midnight, 11:30 last night. So, of course, I was still up. That was the first time in the day that I was actually able to get the computer online. It's not online right now as I'm making this video at all. So, I think he works till like 7 o'clock today. His hours, he works any day, any hours, whatever. That's what he works. And so I never know if he's going to be here. So I can't make plans. So I couldn't say, okay, on Wednesday morning, Kelly, you need to take me to Murfreesboro to Weight Watchers. I can't do that because his schedule changes weekly. It's always different. Granted, last Wednesday he had the day off. I could have went to a Weight Watchers meeting. I could have said, hey, bro, take me. I didn't do that. I'm not making excuses. Honest to goodness, I'm not. I called my daughter yesterday. She's doing physical therapy on her back. She's, was in a car wreck before I got here and hurt her back and didn't even know she was hurt that bad. And then she's got her daughter and things to do. My mom's been sick. There's no car for me to have there. My sister's working all the time. Her car is not anything that I would ever drive. No, I'd be scared of it. I did take Kelly's truck and go over to the store one morning when it was raining to get something. I don't remember what. Oh, I know. It was on New Year's Day. And everything was shut. And I didn't get nothing at the store. I wound up getting coffee at the Shell station. And a bad gallon of milk I had to take back. That was awful. My daughter opened it up and she said, Mama, this milk stinks. And I was like, well, close it back up. I'll take it back because that's a $4 gallon of milk. And I am, get my money back, get another milk, whatever. So I did. I took it back and I told the people, I said, y'all's milk stinks. The girl said, she said, did you buy it here? I said, of course I bought it here. She said, do you have your receipt? I said, no, you didn't give me one. And she said, well, I didn't sell it to you. I said, I didn't say you sold it to me. I said, that boy right over there sold it to me. And she said, like that to him, he came over there, and I said, you sold me this milk. I said, my daughter opened it up, and it stinks. And he looked at me. He said, do you have your receipt? I said, no, you didn't give me one. I spent $7.99, a gallon of milk and 2 cups of coffee. And when you're poor, you know right down to the penny what you spend, where you spent it at, always, right? So I said, open up the jug of milk and smell of it. So he opened the top of it, put his nose down to it, and he said, go back there and reach in the back and get you a gallon of milk. So I did. I go back there and I reach all the way in the back, and I got a gallon of milk that said something like the 13th of January 2012. And I held it up to him and I said, thanks. And I was out the door, got my milk. But they was wanting to argue with me over their own product. It had the name of the store on it. Crazy people. Crazy people. You know you're in the country when they're trying to fight with you over a gallon of milk. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Y'all know I'm all over the place. This is the 4th day now that it's been absolutely beautiful outside. And the beauty of it, the sun's shining, the trees are all naked and bare, the sky is absolutely blue and gorgeous, but it is so, so cold. It is like really cold. But it's amazing. I think I've said everything that I wanted to say in this video. I know it's a bit long. Those of you who love me will watch it, because you're champs. And you'll get me. Again, losing Drea, congratulations on 259. That is a real amazing feat for your first weigh in 2012 to have gotten to your goal, 259. It's amazing. And I'm going to catch you up. So look out. I'm going to get you. Yeah, but I didn't write it. I'm still biting it. I'm still writing it. It's written down the paper. All the bad stuff, all the good stuff, it's all there. It's all there. I promise you it's all there. I do use Spark People. I do use several other programs. As you know, I've got an application on my Nokia phone here. And you can just blip in, just kind of like Spark People. You can just blip it in and it'll tell you, like I said, it'll tell you calorie count, protein count, fats, fibers. It'll tell you everything. And it'll put it all in a list. You can even add new foods to it. It'll actually, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it'll log, you see that? It'll log your daily status, your daily log, your food, your sports, your body profile, your weight goal, and your diet plan, because it does an assorted different diet plans. Like it could do a calorie count for the day, or if you're on low carbs, it can do a carb count for the day. I think the real low carb thing on here goes like something like you can't have over 17 carbs a day. And I seen that and I was like, how in the world is that possible? I don't know. But what I've got mine set on right now at this very moment is 1,436 calorie day. And that gives me 197 carbs, 47 fats, 53 proteins, and 15 fibers. That's what I've got mine set on today. I'm going to be adjusting that because I'm going to have to lower the carb count. As we know, that's about 55% carbohydrates that's going into my body daily. So I need to break that down to be around 35%. So when I break the carb count down, it's going to break everything else down. And I'm going to up the fiber. The fiber needs to be around 20, and the fats need to be right at 40. It is 47. I want my proteins to be up around 60. So when I break them back down and put in the new plan in there, it'll give me a lower calorie count. I don't think that it'll be below $12.99. If it is, I'll recalculate it again. But based on my today's weight and everything, that's what it's going to be. Now, I'd be stupid to think that I was going to get that many calories doing Sacred Heart Diet. No way. There's no way. Maybe on banana day, because bananas contain a lot of calories, and so do milk. But I won't be, no. And maybe on beef day, a few extra calories. But the first 3 days on Sacred Heart, I don't take in not even over 900 calories. And the Sacred Heart soup alone, it burns so many calories while you're eating it that it's kind of obsolete. So I just have to, I'm going to take it 1 meal at a time. I have planned every single thing for the next 7 days to eat. It is all planned. I normally do not do good with planning out food. So if I took my journal right now and I wrote down what I'm going to eat tomorrow, I would absolutely change that, because it would feel like to me that I was buying a prepackaged food, and I would feel like I was on a diet. And I cannot feel like I was on a diet. Also, I can buy the things and have them in the house and eat them at my leisure, but I can't say, okay, I've got to have this, I've got to have this, I've got to have this. The only plan that I've ever been able to do that way is SHD, Sacred Heart. First and foremost, I can eat all I want to eat. I can have as much as I want. But I do recognize the full feeling. As long as I can recognize the full feeling, as long as I can keep drinking my water and keep having that satisfactory feeling, then I know when to quit. I can eat a cup of soup. I can stop. I can go back later. I can have more. And that's the thing about Sacred Heart. On first day, you can have all the fruits you want, and that's what I'm doing today, in moderation. I'm not going to sit down and eat a bag of oranges. I'm not going to sit down and eat a bag of apples. I'm not going to sit down and eat a bag of grapes. I'm not going to do that. I am going to sit down and eat a cantaloupe, or half of a cantaloupe. And then I'm going to wait until I feel hungry again, and then I'm going to have soup. And then I'm going to wait until I feel hungry again. I'm going to have another piece of fruit. And same thing all day long until I close my eyes. That's what I'm going to do. And tomorrow I'm going to do vegetables the same way. So guys, I'm off to a start. I've still got the cold. I'm still taking medication. Got boxes everywhere. Stop, drop, and roll. Yeah, I got boxes everywhere, girl. Still on my sugar tablets. I'm having to take 5, absolutely 5 every day. And my injection. My goal today is not to have my sugar high. And drink and push as much water as possible. So, for now, guys, this is where I'm at. I love you all. Please, thumbs up on my video. Thumbs up, like, favorite, comment, subscribe. Thank you all. I've got more new subscribers, and I love you all. My faithful, wonderful subscribers, you all mean the world to me. Your comments are amazing, and they do push me. And you never know, with just one word, what you say will brighten my whole world. So, as for now, I'm going to keep pushing forward. I'm going to keep doing what I do. My little girl's birthday is on the 12th, so 6 more days, and she's counting down. Every time she sends me a message, it'll say, you know, yesterday it said 7 more days. So she's happy about that, and I'm ecstatic for her. She'll be 14. So for now, I will see you later. Maybe some more updates. however I can do those. But I am going to bust my move. Gonna bust my move. And if there's any of you out there want to get on my 35-day challenge, there's no day like today. Jump on. Jump on, jump on. And peace out. That's how we roll. God bless you all. I pray for you in hopes that you pray for me. Y'all have a great, 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 great day. Bye.